Alright, what's up, guys? So, for those of you who want to know what Epstein's Island actually looked like, because, as you know, Epstein has his own private fucking pedophile island, Little St. James, down in the Caribbean, and locals say it's pretty much just rape and stuff happens there. And this guy, Rusty Shackleford, he basically is the lone guy supplying all this footage, and it's basically just on a dead channel named after a character from King of the Hill that just uploads drone footage from Epstein's Island. And this recent stuff from, like, this is from an hour ago, 10 hours ago, like, he's been going at it all of today, pretty much, and yesterday. Like, recording drone footage at night, and just this building footage that we got this afternoon, that was, like, just recently. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just some guy in a yacht with his drones. He's probably just got, like, a hotspot uploading YouTube videos of drone footage. And then you go way, way back. This one is the most popular one, yeah. So this basically is like the entire island. I'm not gonna play out the whole video just so I can show what you can see pretty much. Be over here, you got the main range, this big pendulum thing. And then it should eventually get to the temple, because the temple is like So, I think if we look it up, if we just look up Epstein Island Temple, I think we can find where it's based off of, because it's based off of either Assyrian or... I'm pretty sure it's Assyrian design, but let me see. Keystone. I'm trying to just find, because there should be something. I'm trying to remember which one it's related to. I mean, I could see why they could say something like that, because you got like all these benches and then just this big dugout and like this flat area. Like, yeah, they could probably have a building or just something, some kind of room under there for shit to happen. So you can get a look inside. It's just like construction and shit. And this is from July, so this is from last month. This is before the indictment even happened. To where we are now, where he's just dead. Like, this is a dead man's... Man. It doesn't even look like it's his body, though. Like, even just from the pictures alone, the nose and the earlobe, it just... it's not him. Man. It sounds crazy, it looks crazy, but, like, he's dead now, and it almost, at this point, confirms it. Like... Oh, man. Epstein in general, Jeffrey Epstein, it's been on my mind for quite a while. I think it all started way back with Harvey Weinstein. When when Harvey Weinstein got into shit, and then I was really, I mean, it was obvious at the time that places like Hollywood would be corrupt with stuff like this. And then I learned about Dan Schneider, and then I think that's how I eventually got to Jeffrey Epstein, which led me to realize, like, how many people in power are just fucking pedophiles. Like, Bill Clinton has ties to Epstein. He's been to his island. And people, like, think it's a... Like, people that aren't... like, people that are dumb, I guess I could say, would just say it's a political thing and say, oh, it's just Republicans trying to shit on Democrats because they can say, oh, Bill Clinton's a fucking pedo, even though Trump's had ties with Jeffrey Epstein. Well, yeah, but Trump barred him from all of his clubs, man. Like, he knows what the guy's tastes are, and he's reported stuff to the police before. Like, he's not on his side, but he's had to deal with him, you know, because it's Epstein, of all people. But yeah, the Bill Clinton one, I mean, I'm just saying he killed him because he was a president. So that, like, that magnitude of power to me. And also, Hillary almost was president. Thank God that didn't happen. But yeah, you know, with the Clintons, with that scale of power, it wouldn't be that hard for them to be like, alright, you guys, turn the cameras off. You guys, you're gonna strangle him to death. Like, in the first... Because he attempted suicide twice. This was the second time, and he succeeded the second time. Or is the third time, for all we fucking know. But it's not. The first time, they found him on the ground in a fetal position with, you know, bruises around his neck. And they were like, oh, let's put him on suicide watch. And then they took him off suicide watch. Like, you don't have to be really... Like, you don't have to be like, oh, drink the Kool-Aid, you know, like, to actually get what I'm saying. Like, you know, just pay a little bit of attention to detail and just be like, alright, well, this doesn't make sense. You know? I don't know, though. Okay, so that's what the side of it like. It's literally alright. Hold on. I just want to know what they copied the design off of, because it's not like they were just like, yeah, let's do that. What is the Epstein temple based on? Ghislaine Maxwell. Yeah, that's freaky. The locking bar appears to be placed on the outside as they tend to lock people in. The second structure possibly appears something underneath the temple. Yeah, it's definitely that this and this forms an underground building. Like, it'd be more likely that they probably built this, and then they probably dug something, and then connected it to that. And then this was just the aftermath. They were like, okay, let's clear a path. Boom, build it. But I mean, this has probably been around for who knows how long. I mean, we're just now talking about it and, doing stuff about it. I mean, they're not wrong. Why hasn't anyone touched the island? Okay, well, alright, let's just... We can probably look it up just from Google alone. Who has been to his island? I can't type. There we are. Little St. James. Visitors. Here we are. Oh! Stephen Hawking. All right, we're on Wikipedia, so we can't take it. All right, Prince Andrew. Yeah, that one. That's almost a lock. Like, okay, Stephen Hawking. That's hilarious. I mean, did he cheat? I think he cheated on his wife. Yeah, he did. David Gross, Lisa oh my God. Yeah, Randall. Hooft. Belushchik. They all look like pedos. House. No way. So this guy's at Harvard. This guy is at another university. Les Wexner. Oh, wow. Les Wexner. That sounds like the guy from Superman. Man. Oh, man. I just got a bunch of water. Yeah, it's instantly just... Yeah, he's associated with Jeffrey Epstein. Because the fact that he's dead now just instantly ties... Alright, so now Wexner, he's associated. Alright, so... Oh, here we go, Bill Clinton! What do you know? I wonder if it's even going to have Epstein's name in any of these. Ooh. Sexual misconduct allegations? Alright, well, let's see if he comes up at any point in here. I mean, he's had allegations, as we can see from all this stuff. I just want to know... Oh, rape. And the Monica Lewinsky thing. I did not have sexual with that woman. What a guy. What a guy. I mean, I'm not... Yeah, Epstein's probably... He's been to his island, that's for sure. Epstein's private jet to the Little St. James. Multiple occasions. 2002 and 2005. Wow. Part of Epstein's circle. Okay. So, Roberts. And that was... Virginia Roberts. Okay. Let's see if she's... What if imagine she was, like, dead. Okay, so... Oh. Damn. Dude, he's, like, super old, but he looks like... His face just... It's something wrong with his face. I can't figure out what it is. Like, he doesn't look old, and that's freaking me out so much. Like, his hair's white, and his face is like... Oh, man. Like, this stuff just gives me chills at night, man. I mean, I just hope that people start talking about this and start, realizing like, hey, wait a sec, we get a lot of corruption in the United States we gotta take care of. Like, it's not even just in the United States. It's, you know what? I think the thing is with power, the unfortunate thing with it that we can't ever seem to deal with is that a lot of the people that are attracted to power in some way have to be out of their minds, because you can't be a normal person and want to say to yourself, I'm going to become the president, and then actually become the president. Like, you gotta have something else on your side, either money or you get like, I don't know how else to say it, man. I mean, they got Prince Andrew, they got Bill Clinton, and this is just from looking up the island on Wikipedia. Like, it's you don't gotta try. It's all here. It's all here, and it's all about it. I mean, the only thing that I can expect to go down is just another shooting or something, right? Because El Paso happens, the shooting in Ohio happens. I mean, is there a connection? Who knows? Who knows if anything can be connected to any of this? I'm just saying that it happens at around the exact same time, and then right after that, Epstein gets killed like that, and it's pretty much confirmed that, oh, there's some government interference. Let's go with an investigation. I mean, now it's at the point where, okay, action needs to be taken. But the question is, who's going to be the fall guy, and is anything going to come up substantially that's going to affect this? Because I'm looking at this in the long term. I'm saying to myself, all right, 5 to 10 years from now, will the Epstein investigation cause something else to happen that will cause something else to happen, therefore just generating a butterfly effect? Or will it just, sizzle out? Because him being dead, it should have done that, at least in the eyes of the person that killed him, but they probably also realized, alright, something's going to happen, and, they better hope they don't get caught. That's crazy, man. It's crazy that this is happening. Man. I mean, it's hard to think about what else to say about this that I've already said. Because the other stuff that can be connected to, I mean, I hate connecting shootings to it. Like, the only reason I'm saying that shootings could have a connection to it is just because other people are. Right? If other people are saying it, why don't you, But if that's fucking... I don't understand. I mean... Okay, if you wanted a shooting to happen, how would you do it? What would you do? Find a person that's, like, what, mentally unstable and give them a weapon or something? I don't know. Sucks, man. I mean, you could say that it's just bad policies. I mean, the fact that mentally unstable people are even able to get weapons is just a sign that, like, oh, we don't even check these people out. We're just like, yo, you want a gun? Yeah. Alright, bet. Here's a gun. I mean, the gun really isn't doing anything. The gun's built for a purpose and is achieving that purpose. The fact that we've developed to the point where we can achieve assault weapons is just like, what did you expect? We were going to eventually get them. Just, it took us time. It's not like we're going to have muskets and pistols forever. I mean, even still, those things had, like, little balls of metal. Like, it probably will be worse to get shot by one of those than shot by a modern gun if it hits. I mean, those things will be inaccurate as hell. But, like, imagine getting point-blank shot by a musket. Like... Man. Epstein's estate and Lillian had 70 staff and could be hired for €4. Okay, that's a little weird. I'm just reading this right here. This is just... Oh, man. It is really a red pill. Like the Matrix, you know, red pill, blue pill, and all that, but... Man. It's just, like, you realize, like, oh my god. That's a lot of connections, and that's a lot of people, and that's a lot of bad stuff. It literally makes you like feel gross. This idiot. Oh man. I mean, I could be grateful that they could say, yep, Trump connected president. Connected. Like, it's just the same people with the same picture. I mean, it looks like Photoshop, but yeah, I mean, you know, those are probably real. That's more 4chan stuff. With the rich and powerful limits of the court to prevent the unsealing, the tale of two sex resort. Well, yeah, we know about that there's a bunch of victims to this, and that this place is a horrific place that's like, oh, there we go. Covered porch. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out which window we were looking in through, because I think it was either this side, or where there's a doorway, and this is where they had the bars on the side, so this is probably the window we were looking in from. So there's the living room, so they had construction going on. They had ladders here. So I'm trying to think, like, if they had a way to go down, I'd imagine it wouldn't even be an elevator. It could be just like a ladder, maybe. I mean, they're probably rich enough they could get an elevator. It's just that, alright, so look at the palm trees. The palm trees is making it look that it's just a massive building. I mean, it's big enough that it could probably house an elevator, but I don't even know, man. I don't know. What is the keystone? Oh, yeah, and the keystone they keep talking about. Isn't that just like a rape or like a pedophilia thing? Pedophilia thing. Hold on. Hopefully we can actually check the pictures. Oh no, we'll have to... It's just a screenshot of a tweet. John Outback Jack. Alright. Oh, here we go. So, yeah, this is the thing I was talking about. Look at the nose, and then look at the earlobe, and then you start to see that. Well, just from that picture, it's hard. You know, here we'll get another picture. Just Jeffrey Epstein side view. Alright, so at least this will give us what the side of his head looks like compared to this. So just keep that in your head, and then just that. So his nose goes like straight, and that. His nose has a curve, and then it has a dent here. As you can see here, it still has a little bit of that, but it's mainly just straighter. Boom. And that's just his dead body that they were taking out. So, if anything, they could have switched him out, and they dump him with a different guy. This is that guy. I mean, if imagine if they figured out who the guy on the left was, and they said to, and they like. The thing is, the internet could fucking do that. I don't doubt that the internet could be like, all right, we already know what the guy looks like from the pictures we've seen, and these are high definition pictures too. It's high enough that you can literally see the quality of the skin compared to each other. His skin's purple, but it's front cuffed, but not one tried. I mean, yeah. So, a camera malfunction happened. Wait a sec. There's no way he's alive. There's no fucking way he's alive. So, okay. He was in New York. Alright, hold on. See, now I gotta say where was. Where was Jeffrey Epstein? Okay. Born. I don't care about where he was born. I'm seeing about where was he held. That picture literally looks like Obama. It literally looks like Obama. Like, I swear to fucking God. Every time I see that picture, I'm like, that's Obama. Oh, wait, no, that's Jeffrey Epstein. But, like, from that to that, it looks like Obama. Okay. The Metropolitan Correctional Center. Okay. See, now I just gotta see if they updated it to his death. There we go. Metropolitan Center, New York City. I mean, I doubt they took him out of the store, but, like, this is towards the west. So let me just check how they said he died. Found dead in his cell at 6:30 a.m. yesterday, and it was a suicide. But no final injury been made. Alright, so now the Justice Department's investigating his death. And the autopsy remains inconclusive while they're here. Yeah, so this is the thing that I was talking about before with the two different parts of him trying to commit suicide. He was placed on suicide watch. He was taken off suicide watch in a special housing unit with another inmate. A cellmate and a guard that looked into the cell every 30 minutes. And it was not followed the night of his death. What a surprise. So you're telling me the only time that they weren't doing that, he was like, okay, later bros, commit suicide. Allowed him 2 weeks after suicide watch to be housed alone. Wait, what? They allowed him 2 weeks after his suicide watch to be housed alone? Dude. Such a high security federal facility left some prison extras stunned and angry. MCC is nicknamed the Guantanamo of New York. Just after general investigating FBI. Paul Epstein death in federal custody. Okay, so this is the worst case scenario that could possibly happen so far. If nothing else comes up, this is what would probably end up happening, is that they blame it on the MCC, and they say, okay, it's his fault because they knew that this guy was trying to commit suicide because of his life and how he lived like a shitty life, and did all these horrible, horrible things, and he committed suicide because he's a coward and doesn't want to live in prison or survive because he wouldn't survive. And he committed suicide because of it, and it's at the fault of the MCC for taking him out of suicide watch and when he placed him in it so early. And then that would be it. It would, I mean, if that ends there, that would suck because, you know, that would be the end of this whole ordeal. But it seems that the investigations continue onwards, and with his death, though, it's going to be a lot harder because they're not going to have his testimony, and his testimony literally could have brought down. Oh, here we go. Now the conspiracy theories. And now this is the stance that everyone's saying that I'm taking. Or President Clinton. Well, the problem is that there's a lot of people that Epstein was buddies with. Or at least would have wanted to have him, offed. And even they didn't want him offed. He was probably going to try and stop to get himself to say his own testimony and just kill himself. I mean, fuck, it could have been the FCC's part. Here, hold on. FCC, New York. Oh, we could call them up. You just call them up and be like, hey, guys, I heard about Epstein. Let me see his body. I mean, yeah, let's just check the autopsy and see what comes up. If I could get a picture of his body, like, nothing? Here's the corner, dude. Oh, man. Dude. Oh, my God. So many people are gonna die. Oh, man. That's not good. That's not good. Ew. Ew. Here's the coroner doing the autopsy on Jeffrey Epstein. It was nice night. Man, that is fucking hilarious. I'm saving that, man. Oh, man.